Have you ever been let down by someone you deeply trust? How did you react? You see, disappointment is an inevitable part of human relationships, a bitter pill we all must swallow at some point. Trust, as wonderful as it is, doesn't provide a bulletproof shield against disappointment. It's a common misconception. But the reality is, even those closest to us, those we trust the most, can disappoint us. And it's not always a reflection of their character, but often a result of our own expectations and perceptions. We paint a picture of how people should behave, and when they deviate from that script, disappointment sets in. But here's the thing. It's not the disappointment in itself that's the issue. It's how we react to it, how we let it shape our experiences and relationships. Remember, disappointment is a part of life, but the way we deal with it can shape our experiences and relationships. The ancient Stoics had a unique approach to dealing with disappointment. It's a perspective that might seem a bit counterintuitive at first, but once you grasp it, you'll find it's incredibly liberating. The Stoics, hailing from ancient Greece and Rome, developed a philosophy centered on harmony with the universe and acceptance of life's ups and downs. Stoicism encourages us to recognize our emotions, but not let them dictate our actions or disrupt our peace of mind. When it comes to disappointment, the Stoics didn't view it as a devastating blow or a reason to wallow in self-pity. Instead, they saw it as an opportunity for growth and learning. A setback isn't a dead end, it's a detour, a chance to take a new path, to learn something about ourselves and the world. One of the guiding principles of Stoicism is the dichotomy of control. It's the understanding that some things are within our control, while others are not. What we can control are our own actions, responses, and attitudes. What we can't control are the actions of others, the past, or the future. When we face disappointment, it's usually because something outside of our control didn't go as we hoped or expected. The Stoic approach is to accept this reality and focus on what we can control, our response. If someone you trusted lets you down, it's natural to feel hurt. But the Stoic would remind you that this person's actions are outside your control. What you can control is your reaction. You can choose to learn from this experience, to grow stronger and wiser. It's important to note that Stoicism doesn't mean suppressing your emotions. It's about acknowledging them, understanding them, but not letting them control you. It's about finding peace within yourself, regardless of external circumstances. In the face of disappointment, Stoics find strength in acceptance and growth in adversity. So next time you face a disappointment, remember the Stoic approach. Focus on what you can control, accept what you can't, and use the experience as a stepping stone towards personal growth. So how can we practically apply Stoicism when dealing with disappointment? Let's journey together through this step-by-step guide, grounded in the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. Step 1. Acknowledge your feelings. This is not about suppressing your emotions. Rather, it's about recognizing them for what they are, natural human responses. Stoicism teaches us to observe our emotions without letting them control us. It's okay to feel hurt. It's okay to feel let down. Accept these feelings as part of the human experience. Step 2. Reframe the situation. Stoics are masters of perspective. They understand that our interpretation of events rather than the events themselves determines our emotional response. So, when disappointment strikes, challenge yourself to view the situation from a different angle. Could there be a lesson here? Perhaps an opportunity for growth? Step 3. Focus on what can be controlled. In every situation, there are elements within our control and elements beyond it. Stoicism advises us to invest our energy in the former and let go of the latter. You cannot control the actions of others, but you can control your reaction. You can control how you move forward. Step 4. Seek growth in the experience. Every disappointment is an opportunity for personal growth. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Perhaps it's a lesson in resilience. Maybe it's a nudge towards self-improvement. Or it could be a reminder to set healthier boundaries. And finally, step 5. Practice self-compassion. Remember, it's okay to stumble. It's okay to feel hurt. What matters is how you pick yourself up and carry on. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a friend in the same situation. By adopting a Stoic mindset, we can turn disappointment into an opportunity for personal growth. It's not about ignoring pain or suppressing emotions, but rather about understanding our reactions, taking control where we can, and finding the lessons hidden within our disappointments. Disappointment is inevitable, but suffering is optional. This principle, steeped in the wisdom of Stoicism, has been our guiding light throughout our exploration today. Remember, disappointment is simply a part of life, an unavoidable byproduct of our interactions with others and the world around us. However, how we react to it, how we let it shape us, is entirely within our control. We've delved into the Stoic approach to disappointment, highlighting the critical importance of managing our expectations. When we anticipate perfection or constant fulfillment from those we trust, we set ourselves up for inevitable disappointment. By adjusting our expectations, understanding that everyone, including those we trust most, are human and thus imperfect, we can mitigate the sting of disappointment. Moreover, we've explored the power of acceptance. Acceptance doesn't mean resignation or passivity. Rather, it is about acknowledging reality as it is, not as we wish it were. By accepting the actions of others without attaching our personal emotions to them, we can navigate disappointment without letting it plunge us into suffering. We've also discussed the importance of focusing on what can be controlled: our reactions, our emotions, and our future actions. When disappointment strikes, instead of dwelling on the circumstances, we should ask ourselves, what can I learn from this? How can I grow? How can I ensure that I am not disappointed in the same way again? These principles are not just theoretical concepts. They are practical tools that you can apply in your everyday life, tools that can help you transform disappointment into an opportunity for growth and self-improvement. Remember, the power to handle disappointment lies not in changing others or the world around you, but in changing yourself, your expectations, and your reactions. So I invite you to take these principles, to apply them in your own life, and to share your experiences and insights with us. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe, turn on post notifications, and leave your thoughts in the comments. We're always eager to hear what you think and to engage in insightful discussions with you. Thank you for watching, and see you in our next video. Remember, the power to handle disappointment lies within you.